Yeah, the high today is like 20. That blows.
What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream. So Heidi's out here shoveling around the vehicles. How nice is that?
It'll probably be the only time I do
Yeah, she don't do this. When's the last time you shoveled out
this.
here?
Never. Well, I can't say that.
At some point.
A few years ago, when our tractor broke and my dad had to weld a part on it,
Oh, yeah, the shoe.
I shoveled as much as I could because it was so heavy.
So, this is one of the delights of being here in Ohio. Yeah, it does suck. And, of course, I didn't really do everything I was supposed to. This garage was supposed to be clean. And all this crap was supposed to be out of the way. This is all my son's stuff from his van. We got a guy coming to look at this furnace a little bit later. And I'm going to see if I can sell him that propane tank too, because there's a bunch of propane in there. Anyways, some of this stuff's going to be reused in his van. The water tank, obviously. He's got a water pump that's in there. And then this is stuff that, you know, I was thinking that maybe we should give our Jumbo Joe to Mercedes. And the charcoal starter. Because she was wanting one.
Oh, because we have a...
Yeah, I don't...
Yeah, we can, and that'd be perfect for out on their little deck.
Right, that's what I think too. So we'll have to consider that. So these should be in the house, in the basement, because they might get eaten up by animals out here. They were expensive, even though they were on sale.
Michael thought it was not ever going to snow.
Yeah.
Here it is, December 13th. And
It was wishful thinking. There's a difference. There's a big difference. Heidi was hoping it didn't snow either, because she knew I'd be bitching about it.
Plus, I've been wanting to park my car in the garage.
Yeah.
If we leave it out here.
Yeah. So there's our other problem.
All right, I'll
We're-
go open the basement door and start moving.
Yeah, we just don't have any room in the basement. See, the thing about putting stuff in the basement is I didn't want to make it to where we couldn't turn on that little furnace down there.
Well, I'm gonna put it. You know, I've been moving stuff around. I've been condensing. I gave Sis a whole bunch of stuff, so I have some room.
Okay.
Right on the other side of the furnace.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
And maybe I'll bring some shrink wrap home, and we did that to that one mattress.
Right, right. Now, as far as this snow here, there's not very much, but we're supposed to get 3 to 5. Whenever we get into the 5-inch range, I definitely need to plow the driveway. So you can see that the tractor was in the shed, but I'm sorry, in the garage. I took it out of the shed, but the plow's still out here. So I got to carry the plow in, mount it, which there's some parts up here somewhere. I don't even know where all the parts are. Oh well. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Of course, this one's I bought for doing the lawn. This is the first time that I went out and bought a mower for myself to mow the lawn. Because of my business, I always had mowers coming in and out, and I would test them on our lawn. And not only that, but occasionally I would get one and I might keep it, you know, for a couple of months. But this tractor here has always done the mowing. And I mean, this is going back, I mean, this thing looks pretty bad, I know, but 1975, Sears delivered this tractor to this house, and it's only left the property 2 times. And we mowed with it every summer, and we plow with it every winter. With all this snow that's getting ready to come in, I definitely need to get the plow on. So that's what we're doing. And again, some guy's going to come out and look at this little furnace. It's only like a 9,000 BTU, and the guy took it out of Bud's van, and as far as I know, it works really well. Well, we got the deck off the mower. Heidi's scraping it off. She loves to keep the mower deck clean.
I don't even mow with this.
Yeah.
This is 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was a while. See the snow's starting to fall, possibly. I don't know if this is coming out of camera, but we're made some room got this big lawn roller. This thing's crazy. It's, I don't know, it's bigger than it might be 3/16 inch. It's awful close to a quarter. It's pretty thick. Her grandfather had that made, and it's pretty tall, and it's filled with oil. So that thing is not light. I had to move it around. Everybody wants this thing because when you roll your lawn with that, it flattens it. I've had a couple of people approach me wanting it. The other good thing, I believe, because Heidi was working pretty hard, is she might be able to park her car in here. All I gotta do is, the guy came by and bought that furnace. He was real excited. He has a 32 foot?
I thought you said 35.
35 foot? 36 foot? In the Allegheny Mountains. That he, in the summer and in the winter he hunts. And anyways, he said that the furnace that's on there doesn't do that good of a job. It'll heat him up, but not very well. So he took and bought that other furnace that was out of the van, and he's going to mount it in the back. I think he was saying in the bedroom or something. I'm not exactly sure. He said it's just going to help warm things up. Let me get back to work, and hopefully I'll get this old plow once again bolted up to the mower. And now that I have a mower that will cut the lawn, I can pretty much leave the plow on there. All right, guys, so we're done plowing, and we are trying to stay warm. It's 13 outside.
It's chilly.
And it's about 60 in here. That we have cold spots, though. I mean, this isn't insulated. I don't know if you guys can see in the camera, but I mean, if I lift this up, the air is just whipping through here. It's cold. We're pretty much done for camping and RVing, though. The RV needs some support. I need to put down the stabilizer jacks and get it to where it's supported just more than what's on the axles. I was mentioning to Heidi that I didn't want the thing bowing or something weird over the winter. I'd like to keep it supported all the way around. we should have a warm up, and it should take the snow away from the RV. And I told Heidi, if the snow doesn't melt, I will be more than willing to drive the truck pulling the RV to get the snow to blow off. And gosh darn it, if I have to drive down 77 South all the way to Florida to get that snow to come off, I'm going to do it. I'll make sure there's no snow on there. Of course, I'm kidding. We'll get some warm, sunny days that the snow will melt, and we'll have to put the cover on because it's not going anywhere. I think I might leave it plugged in, though, all winter.
We've left it plugged in before.
No, not
we
all
haven't?
winter. No. I always unplug it, and I take I got to take the batteries out. Right now, they're charging. They're on there. And
This
they're
is December 13th. What
know.
have you been doing for the last 3 months?
I've been eating.
So have I.
Been eating a lot. My face is so fat again. So the truck's going to pretty much set right now. There's so much salt on the road. I really don't want to bathe it any more than I have to. We may take it for a couple of trips that we have to do later, or actually early next year. But the Buick will have to be my winter beater now, which is fine. I mean, it's okay. That's why we have it. As far as other things that we are doing on the front, Heidi's going to tell you about something she picked up.
Well, I didn't actually pick up. This is my Christmas present. I got it last month, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's last month.
And it's a Canon EOS Rebel SL2. It's a DSLR. And I hope that I can make some moolah on the road.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Yeah. If you guys have any idea how, let her know. Put them in the
yeah.
comments.
I'm taking some lessons online to learn the ins and outs of the camera, to be able to understand the ISO, the aperture, damn it, the aperture, and the shutter speed and all that stuff. I still don't understand it. Today I was trying to take a mitten and put it outside, get some snowflakes on it, and I had to man the camera for Michael while he was plowing.
Yeah.
So that scrapped that. But I'll get out there and I'll post some pictures. It's kind of gloomy right now.
Yeah, the thing is with her having the camera, well, here comes an engine brake. At the top of the hill, it says no engine brake, just to let you guys know.
Rude.
And the truck is empty. He has nothing on the back of his truck whatsoever.
We'll be happy whenever we're not
It's incredible.
living stationary.
It's incredible how rude people are. That sign's up there for a reason. If he was loaded up heavy and the light turned red on him and he didn't realize it was going to turn red, which I don't understand that because it's way up the hill, you can see the light.
Just be blowing his horn.
Yeah. Anyways, okay,
Oh, well.
We got off that tangent real quick. So the idea behind the camera was a couple of things. Number one, if we're out, we don't want to get. We just want to have different revenue avenues that we could explore. Not to say that it's going to bring in a lot of money. Not to say it's going to bring in any money. But it does give her a chance to try it. She likes to take photos. And she's got a good eye for things. I care less. I can't see colors. So, I mean, it doesn't really interest me. I don't know when things are right or wrong. But the other thing that it does is when we're out, like right now, the camera that we're shooting on, it's kind of heavy, it's bulky, it's also $1,600. I don't want to be carrying that thing around. When we're out, for example, when we went to Put-in-Bay, I don't want to be carrying around this camcorder. And if we do a sit down like we are right now, we could use her camera because it shoots pretty good video.
Maybe that's what we'll do with the next video. We'll use this.
Well, the only thing with cameras whenever you shoot video is they're limited to so many minutes and then they shut off.
No, we'll do it.
And it also eats battery life a little bit.
That's true.
So that's why the camcorder comes into play. You can't do these kind of videos for any period of time, for any length, better than you can with a camcorder. Just no way. I mean, I could sit here. I'm not going to do it, guys. Don't be afraid. I sit here and talk for the next 2 hours.
You could do it.
And I could film it, the whole thing. The other thing that I've been, but with these cameras, they shut off kind of soon, and again, the battery life's not that great. The other thing I've been playing with, talking about this camera now, is the way I'm uploading to YouTube. Tell me if the quality's worse, better than my older videos. A lot of our stuff that we shoot is with our action cam, so the aspect is different. It's a wider range, but we usually shoot in 1080 60 frames per second, and that's what I'm doing with here. And then I'm going to upload it in 4K. I'm actually going to produce it in 4K, so there's more information being sent to YouTube. So when they do compress it, they don't compress it as much. They allow more bits, megabits per second, to come through whenever you're doing a 4K. So it might be counterintuitive, but apparently it works. So other people have told me, so I'm going to try it. Just let me know what you think. The other thing that we did, as far as staying on the thing of cameras, we shot some video when we were RV shopping, and my action cam ran out of battery. Even though I had a couple batteries, we went to 2 different RV parks that day and covered a lot of RVs, or I should say RV dealers, and covered a lot of RVs, so the battery ran out. And I started using my phone. Now that S7 Edge is a really good phone. It's the wrong angle. It's a more narrow angle, but it's a good camera, a backup camera to have. And we went ahead and upgraded. I picked up a Galaxy Note 8 to replace my S7, and it is so much better. And I liked it so much, I got Heidi a Note 8, even though she had an S7 Edge also. And there was nothing wrong with our phones. It's just these were, man, after I got it, it's so much better. It's really better. There's a couple different lenses on it, and we could shoot video with this really easily, and you guys would not probably know the difference between that camcorder that I'm currently using and this phone.
Probably not.
Except the phone has limited where it shuts off after a period of time, and the also the focus. The thing is with this, you'd have to put a display to see what you're filming, because
These would be great for YouTube Live.
yeah, our YouTube Live. The only thing I don't like about YouTube Live is the only way to really use this is front-facing camera. You know, well, the front-facing camera is not as good as the rear-facing camera. It's still very good. It's not bad. It's just not as good as the rear-facing camera. Mainly because of the frames per second. It's 1080, 30 frames per second. I love shooting in 60 frames per second for action, movement, stuff like that. Because you may pick something, you may capture something that really, needs to have those extra frames blipping along. It's just another tool, really. And of course, we use these for our hotspots whenever we're out too, whenever we're uploading videos. The other thing I want to talk about is, I mentioned to you guys that we sold that furnace of my son's, and we did that through Facebook Marketplace, and I've got a few things listed on a couple social media sites. You got to have a thick skin when you're dealing with these people. Even as much of a veteran as I am, I've sold stuff face to face. I've sold stuff over the phone, through mail order. I've sold stuff from my house face to face for my business, and I've sold a lot of stuff online through social media, and even before social media, just Craigslist back in the day, and of course a lot of stuff eBay too. And I'm going to tell you that whenever you're downsizing and you're getting rid of things, you really, again, have to have a thick skin dealing with people, dealing with the public. And a lot of these people that are on these social sites that are asking you questions, even though you've clearly put them in the description, I say no trades. I tell them where to pick up only. I tell them cash only. They're still, where are you located? How far are you from me? And they've got a phone. They can look that up. It's just crazy. I just don't get it. So that's all we had to talk about. We're going to try to stay warm here. We've got the little furnace again running, so you probably hear that. But Heidi, this is all the Christmas tree we're going to do this year. That's it. It's not going to be much. Is it plugged in?
No,
Why not?
because you said you didn't want to mess with it.
What do you mean? Is the cord reach?
I don't know.
Maybe not. Here we go. we'll have to do this. I don't think we need the fan.
Probably not for a long while.
Well, we use the fan to keep the floor
dry.
dry. Yay! Look at that. We got a Merry Christmas thing going on now. Is that going to switch to turn it off?
I don't
Probably
know
not.
if it does or not.
All right, guys. So we're screwing around now. The tree's lit up. You're off tomorrow. Maybe we could get lit up. It's a nice cold night to be drinking. We don't really do that much.
Or he's kidding.
Yeah, I'm definitely kidding.
We don't even know what we're having for dinner.
Yeah, we don't. I'm going to make Heidi cook on the grill.
I wouldn't mind that. I think we need to put our grill away, though, in the shed or something.
Oh, no. It's got that cover on it. It does a good job out there.
Oh, that's true.
All right, guys, so we're done rambling. And as always, we hope to see you out there.
Bye.
Bye.
I think it got colder. I'm going to take a look.